Living in Michigan, there's nothing quite like getting away in the dead of winter. A sunny vacation can do so much for your mood, especially as a young parent. That's why we were thrilled to visit beautiful Playa del Carmen recently. We experienced 7 days at Playa del Carmen's beautiful Riu Palace Mexico. In this Riu Palace Mexico review, I'll share the best features and some areas for improvement for this all-inclusive resort. Hey everyone, this is Andy Hill from Marriage, Kids, and Money, a channel dedicated to helping you strengthen your family tree and live financially free. If you like what you hear today, please consider giving me the YouTube triple thanks. That's hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel, and commenting down below. Thanks. Let's start off by talking about the best features of the Riu Palace Mexico. Number 1, the beach. The Playa del Carmen beach outside of the Riu Palace Mexico was absolutely gorgeous. As soon as you set your toes in the sand, the feeling was like a massage. It was perfect for chasing the kids, playing beach volleyball, or even a morning or evening stroll. On 2 separate mornings, my wife and I made it down early enough to catch a magnificent sunrise. The beach chairs were set up so you could easily relax and take in the beautiful view. Number 2, hospitality staff. We were greeted with a smile from the moment we arrived. The Riu Palace Mexico team did an excellent job making our family feel truly welcome. And given the number of people on staff at the resort, it's amazing how this consistent, welcoming feeling persisted throughout our entire experience. At each of our dining experiences, the waitstaff would be sure to ask us and our kids if they wanted anything else. It was such a joy to see our kids' eyes light up when they ordered their own drinks. The fruit punch was a huge hit for them, by the way. Down at the pool, there were servers available to take our drink orders as we lounged in our reclining chairs. They were very friendly and encouraged our kids to try out their Spanish-speaking skills with no judgment if they got nervous. Although we didn't need to tip, as it was included in the all-inclusive package, we wanted to because the service was so good. Number 3, fun entertainment. The Riu entertainment team was spot on. This crew kept our entire family laughing, dancing, and playing from day one. While lounging and relaxing was on the top of our vacation to-do list, this entertainment team made you want to party and get moving. Perhaps it was because they were celebrating their 25th anniversary for Riu Entertainment while we were there, but the mood just felt more fun. The entertainment really hit peak party with a foam party on Saturday. People were floating on gigantic rafts, bouncing huge inflatable balls into the air, and dancing to great music while being hit in the face with foam. The perma-smile on my daughter's face will forever be ingrained in my brain from that foam party. Number 4, multiple pools. The Riu Palace Mexico had 4 different pools to choose from. They were all very close to each other, so you didn't need to walk from one side of the campus to the other to use them. There was one pool with a convenient swim-up bar that was adults only. This did bum out our kids because they couldn't do the swim-up bar and order smoothies like they had at other all-inclusive resorts. But hey, what are you gonna do? Number 5, delicious food. We've had the opportunity to visit a few all-inclusive resorts as a family, including the Paradisus in Cabo, San Lucas. I'll link to a bit about that family adventure here. I don't recall the food being consistently good at each restaurant we visited like it was at the Riu Palace Mexico. Whether it was the sit-down Japanese restaurant or even just the buffet, the food did not disappoint. While I enjoyed the Mexican restaurant, which was called La Bodega, and the fusion restaurant, which was called Crystal, my favorite restaurant was the Japanese one, called Miyagi. Even though it wasn't one of those Japanese steakhouses where they cut up the food in front of you like I was expecting, the food was well portioned and delicious. Number 6, COVID-19 safe. Knowing the state of the world right now with the pandemic, it was important for our family to feel safe during our trip, and we definitely did. The Riu Palace Mexico ensured guests wore their masks while indoors and not eating or drinking. And the staff was stationed at each entrance to each restaurant to provide hand sanitizer. If you forgot your mask, they would provide one to you before entering. The hotel even helped us coordinate our COVID-19 test before entering back into the United States at no charge as well. The communication process could have been a bit smoother here, but in the end, we got the tests, we were negative, and we were able to go home safely. Now let's talk about some areas for improvement. Although our time at the Riu Palace Mexico was just the winter getaway that our family needed, there's always room for improvement, right? Number 1, Kids Club. As young parents, a major part of our ideal vacation is getting some time alone without the kids. And vacation resorts, kids clubs are a great way for our kids to have fun and for us to relax. Although the staff was very kind and inclusive, the kids club facilities and programming were a bit lacking. In comparison to other resorts we visited, the physical kids club location at the Riu Palace Mexico was very small. It looked more akin to a storage closet than a welcoming and fun kids club. They did have kids activities throughout the day, which was a plus. Overall, we feel more attention could have been paid to the kids and making the experience more fun. Because when the kids are happy, the parents are happy too. Number 2, more bathroom options. Perhaps our family didn't scan the map correctly enough, but there weren't enough bathroom options on campus. The main bathroom was near the pool buffet called Guacamole. Outside of that option, we would return to our room if we needed to use the bathroom. So if we were at the beach or at another pool farther away from Guacamole, the walk to the bathroom was a bit more inconvenient. Number 3, room issues. The first one is with electricity. When we arrived, our power went out frequently. It wasn't from the typical, I've got the blow dryer plugged in while I'm doing 5 other things situation. It was using the ceiling fan and one light. An electrician eventually came to the room to fix the issue. Super nice person, very helpful. We did have the electricity go out a couple more times later in the trip, but not to the extent when we originally arrived. So the electrician definitely did his job. Outside of the electricity going out, the outlets were dated and some didn't even work. Definitely an area for improvement overall. Then there's the bathroom. The layout of the bathroom was a bit old as well. There was a jacuzzi tub in the center of the room, and it took up quite a bit of real estate. And the toilets were placed in a very small, closet-sized room. While I'm not a room designer, our entire group agreed that the bathrooms could use some upgrading. And then the beds. Our room had 2 double beds connected into one gigantic king-size bed. Initially, this looked cool, but it wasn't so comfortable. If you found yourself kind of in the middle of the center of the bed, your body would start to seep in between the space where the beds separated. Also, the spring-style mattresses were not the most relaxing either. Now let's review some other questions you might have had about the Riu Palace Mexico. So the first question is, how far is the Riu Palace Mexico from the Cancun airport? Well, since the Riu Palace Mexico is located in Playa del Carmen, not Cancun, it was a bit further than we expected. The driving distance is around 38 miles or 60 kilometers, and it takes about 55 minutes by car or van. The second question is, do you have to make reservations at the Riu Palace Mexico restaurants? When we visited, we did not have to make reservations at any of the restaurants. This was a very convenient option because it allowed us to go to dinner whenever and wherever we wanted. The longest we waited for a table was about 7 minutes. Enough time for us to go to the bar and grab a cocktail, and then the little buzzer thing came and we were totally fine. This no reservation option may be a new option given that we heard the Riu Palace Mexico was only at 60% capacity when we visited March of 2022. Other question, can you eat at other Riu restaurants located outside of the Riu Palace Mexico? Yes, we had the option of eating all-inclusive breakfast and lunch at any of the 6 Riu resorts located in the Playa or Playa del Carmen area. Dinner was only available at our resort though. So in the end, was the Riu Palace Mexico worth it? All in all, visiting the Riu Palace Mexico was an incredible experience and we definitely would come back. Given the amount of other Riu resorts near our hotel, we feel like we didn't even scratch the surface of what we could experience in that area. The beach was the most memorable feature of our visit, and the staff made our entire family feel welcome. Outside of a few areas for improvement that I mentioned already, the Riu Palace Mexico stands out as one of the best resorts we've visited as a family. But enough from me, everyone. I would love to hear from you. What do you think of our Riu Palace Mexico review? Have you ever visited this location? Have you and your family had the opportunity to visit Playa del Carmen in general? Or are you considering it? Please let us know in the comments below. This is Andy Hill from Marriage, Kids, and Money, signing off. Carpe diem.